Let's talk more about the pulse signal and what it tells us about the plane's location. Let's go to John McGraw, an aerospace consultant and former deputy director of the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration. He's in Sarasota, Florida, joining us via Skype. So, John, what do you make of all this? Do you think this is the biggest break we've had so far?
Well, as the search has progressed, there have been more and more clues that focus the investigation in a smaller and smaller area. It's still huge, but this certainly, if this plays out, and if they can potentially pick up another signal, this is probably the biggest break. They have, as you know, they have more sensitive equipment coming in. There's a towed device that can actually pick up this specific signal much better than the device that is being used right now. They're innovating and using this other device, and if they can get to the same area, they should be able to confirm whether this is actually the black box emitting the signal or not.
You said something that was absolutely instrumental. If they pick up another signal, what happens if they don't?
Well, if they don't, then you still have a very large area to deal with. But as in any investigation, you take the clues that you can get and you follow the most promising leads. And I think this will certainly sharpen the focus toward this area, even if they don't pick up another signal. Now, the black boxes that are on that airplane should continue to emit for at least a few more days, and potentially far beyond that. It's the life of the box, the life of the batteries is supposed to be a 30-day life after activation, but we know that those batteries, there's conservatism built in. They could last significantly beyond that. So, even if they don't pick it up again, they're going to now be focusing on that area much more than the other areas they've been looking, because it also matches the trajectory that the Inmarsat satellites picked up, and the location would be consistent with just past the last ping from the satellite. So it's a very interesting area for them to look.
John, could this ping be confused with something else? Could it be coming from something entirely different?
Well, it could. It could. Although receiving that ping for the length of time they did is encouraging. The device they were using to listen for the ping is not typically towed behind a boat. You don't typically have other boats in the area. It's a stationary device that listens for the ping. The boat activity and the boat noise could have been contributing to them thinking they had a ping, but to pick up a consistent ping at that frequency for that long really is encouraging.
All right. Thank you so much. John McGraw, an aerospace consultant and former deputy director of U.S. Federal Aviation Administration.